Unusual wine pairings, thinking outside the glass. Pairing wine with food is an art form, but let's be honest, it can also be a bit intimidating. Do I need to know the difference between Sauvignon Blanc and Sancerre? Hint, Sancerre is a Sauvignon Blanc. Is there a rule book for what doesn't go with Merlot? While some people might say yes, I say forget the rules. Wine should be fun, and there's no reason your guilty pleasure snacks can't have a fancy friend in the form of a good bottle of wine. Let's explore some unconventional wine pairings that will surprise you, delight you, and maybe even make you rethink everything you thought you knew about wine. Number 1, potato chips and champagne. This might sound like a stretch, but trust me, it's pure magic. The light, salty crunch of potato chips combined with the lively bubbles of champagne is a match made in snack heaven. Champagne's high acidity and crisp bubbles cut through the grease, making each bite of chip feel fresher than the last. Want to kick it up a notch? Grab some truffle-flavored chips or a bag of kettle-cooked sea salt chips for that extra crunch. Champagne might feel fancy, but when it comes to snacks, it's just as down-to-earth as you are. If you don't have any chips handy, try some French fries. Number 2, sour candy and Riesling. If you're a fan of Sour Patch Kids, you know their motto, sour, sweet, gone. A sip of slightly sweet Riesling is the perfect way to follow up that mouth-puckering tartness. The fruity flavors of the wine, think peach, pear, and lime, complement the candy's bold citrusy notes, while its sweetness balances the sourness in a way that makes the pairing irresistible. Plus, Riesling is like that friend who always fits in at a party. It's versatile, approachable, and pairs well with just about anything, even gummy worms. Number 3, popcorn and Chardonnay. Movie night just got a whole lot better. The buttery flavors of a classically oaked Chardonnay are like a soulmate for freshly popped popcorn. It's as if the wine was secretly dreaming about popcorn all along. The wine's creamy texture complements the butteriness of the popcorn, while its acidity keeps things light enough that you won't feel like you overdid it. Add some Parmesan or a sprinkle of garlic powder to your popcorn for an elevated touch that your Chardonnay will absolutely love. Don't like oaky wines? A bright, unoaked Chardonnay works too. Try a Chablis or a Chassagne Montrachet. It's like popcorn's refreshing sidekick. Number 4, fried chicken and sparkling rosé. Crispy, juicy fried chicken is already a masterpiece on its own, but when you add a glass of sparkling rosé, game over. The bright red fruit notes of the wine, think strawberries and raspberries, bring a little sweetness to balance the savory crunch of the chicken. Meanwhile, the bubbles act as a palate cleanser, cutting through the richness of the fried coating. Whether it's a bucket of KFC or your grandma's secret recipe, this pairing makes fried chicken feel like a 5-star meal. Number 5, dark chocolate and Zinfandel. Dark chocolate is indulgent, bittersweet, and just a little bit mysterious, much like a good Zinfandel. This wine is bold, fruit-forward, and has just the right touch of spice to enhance chocolate's deep cocoa flavors. It's like they were destined to meet. Look for a Zinfandel with notes of blackberry, cherry, or cinnamon to really make this pairing sing. Bonus tip: opt for chocolate with at least 70% cacao for that perfect balance of sweetness and intensity. Even some with almonds works very well. Number 6, spicy Cheetos and Sauvignon Blanc. Spicy Cheetos are unapologetically bold, cheesy, and fiery. Pairing them with a Sauvignon Blanc is like throwing a fire extinguisher into the mix. Refreshing, zesty, and ready to cool things down. The wine's crisp citrus notes and herbaceous undertones tame the heat while complementing the snack's tangy kick. It's a pairing that shouldn't work, but absolutely does. The only downside, you might go through the whole bag before you know it. Better grab 2 bottles, just in case. Number 7, burgers and Malbec. Wine and burgers might not be the first combo that comes to mind, but hear me out. Malbec's plush tannins and rich, dark fruit flavors, think blackberry and plum, were made for burgers. While you're grilling up a juicy cheeseburger or going all out with bacon and caramelized onions, Malbec's smoky, velvety vibe stands up to the richness of the meat while adding just the right amount of elegance. Pro tip, add a dollop of barbecue sauce to your burger. It's practically Malbec's love language. Number 8, peanut butter cups and port wine. Reese's lovers, this one's for you. The creamy peanut butter, the rich milk chocolate, and the nutty caramel notes of a tawny port all come together to create a pairing that feels like dessert squared. Tawny port is smooth, lightly sweet, and full of warming flavors like hazelnut, toffee, and dried fruit, all of which complement peanut butter cups in a way that feels almost unfair. It's indulgent, comforting, and best enjoyed curled up on the couch after a long day. Number 9, sushi and Prosecco. Sushi is delicate, fresh, and full of nuanced flavors, which is why Prosecco is the perfect partner. The wine's fruity, floral bubbles enhance the clean flavors of raw fish, while its slight sweetness balances the saltiness of soy sauce or the heat of wasabi. Prosecco's light, refreshing character keeps things simple and lets the sushi shine. It's particularly great with tempura rolls. Those crispy fried bites are practically begging for a little sparkle. Number 10, pickles and Albarino. Pickles and wine? Absolutely. Albarino, a crisp Spanish white wine with citrus and saline notes, is like a seaside breeze in a glass. It complements the briny tang of pickles in a way that feels oddly refreshing. Think of it as a playful pairing that's all about attracting opposites. Whether you're munching on dill spears or snacking on bread and butter chips, Albarino is the unexpected hero that makes pickles feel fancy. Tips for experimenting with wine pairings. Pairing wine with food or snacks doesn't have to feel like a science experiment. It's all about finding flavors that you love. Here are a few tips to get you started. Number 1, think about balance. Wine and food should complement each other, not compete. For example, a rich dish might need a high-acid wine to keep things fresh. Number 2, don't fear contrast. Opposites can attract in the best ways. Sweet wines with salty snacks? Yes, please. Number 3, experiment freely. The best pairings are ones that make you happy. Try something new and don't be afraid to break the so-called rules. Number 4, keep an open mind. If it tastes good to you, it's a good pairing, period. At the end of the day, wine is all about enjoyment, and there's no right or wrong way to pair it. So grab your favorite snacks, pour yourself a glass, and have a little fun with it. You never know, you might just discover a pairing that becomes your new favorite indulgence. Cheers to thinking outside the glass. This post originally appeared on my blog at michellegargiulo.com, where I write about the curious, the poetic, and everything in between.